He was a second-round pick, pick 31. Barely playing his rookie year in Golden State, averaging about 10 points a game. But following his sophomore season, he was the most improved player, averaging about 18 points and started every single game. So what changed for Gilbert Arenas? It's not the fact that he just got better. He figured out how to earn minutes. And today we're breaking down exactly how he did it and how you can do the exact same thing. So let's run it back to 2001. Gilbert Arenas was drafted as the 31st overall pick to the Golden State Warriors. Second round pick. And at that point, second round, nobody's expecting too much from you. And so his rookie year, he barely saw the court. He averaging about 10 or 11 points, and his coach didn't really trust him like that. So he wasn't in rotation, and he was watching more than he was actually playing. Here's what people don't really give Gil his credit for fully. Like, he didn't complain. He didn't just pout and fuss and want to blame the coach. He didn't feel entitled. He just knew he had to put in more work. This isn't the first rodeo of trying to earn minutes. Same thing he did in college. So in the process of doing that, something happened that really changed him in his game forever. So Chris Mullins is a longtime NBA vet, and he saw Gil in the gym training, working on a shooting gun. And Gil's getting up his shots, catch and shoot for just hours, like 4 hours in the gym. Chris told him, "Man, you really just wasting your time in here." And he told him, "You really can't shoot like that for real, for real." Gil was like, "Bro, you talking crazy." So Chris like, "All right, cool. Got a drill for you." And Gil started missing bad. My boy went 0 for 10. Then Chris was like, "All right, cool. Let's run it. Let's play some ones." And Gil being younger, a lot more athletic. Chris was older, and he wasn't most athletic when he was in his prime. So now he's even less athletic than that. So Gil thought, oh, he's about to cook him. And Chris locked him down and dominated the ones. Like the half court ones, Chris was dominating that. But then Chris, being a good OG, being a good vet, gave him some game that changed his entire career. So, like I said, at the end of the year two, Gil's minutes jumped to almost 30 per game and won most improved. And by year four, he was an all-star. So what did Chris tell him? I know you're thinking about that. So what happened between year one and year two? I know you're thinking about that. But that's what we're gonna break down today. Today I'm helping break down the blueprint that Gil used and the blueprint that you can use too, from going from the bench to increasing the chance the coach is going to play you and earn more minutes. So we're covering what coaches actually look for when they decide who plays, the difference between being good and being trusted, how to make yourself impossible to keep on the bench, and the mindset shift that separates players from who complain about getting minutes to ones who actually play and getting those minutes. So if you ever felt like you deserve more playing time and can't figure out how to get it, this episode is a blueprint and a roadmap for you. So let's get into it. The first thing that you have to consider if like you're not getting playing time and you've been in the gym or think you've been in the gym is really coming down to skill. So under this umbrella of being skilled, you have to be efficient with your training, get up game shots. That's the game that Chris gave Gil. He was like, man, you see him doing the spot shots, which is cool. Then he gave him the drill, like, okay, start the half court, run to the line, fast pace, like as fast as you can, go on game speed, catch and shoot. So just sitting there on the corner, sitting on the gun, Gil's killing it. He's lighting them up. Then it comes to actually making game speed moves, taking game shots, Gil struggled. He's training to be a good practice player, but he wasn't trying to be a great game player. That's the difference for him. And he became more efficient. Instead of being in the gym 4, 5, 8 hours, no, locking in, get an hour, no more than 2 hours, get in, get out, be efficient. Because if you're training at game pace and game speed, game intensity, it's hard for you to be in there for that long. So the first thing is to really work on your skills to move at game pace, move at game speed. And that doesn't mean going 100%. It means moving at an intention that is close to what you're seeing in the game. It also means leaning into what you're going to be doing in the game. So don't come out here doing one-on-one moves the entire time, and the coach has a whole bunch of uh, motion offense, which is what you're passing cutting offense. Like work on your handles, but don't do it too heavy to where it's all you do over the summer and you don't know how to work into the offense and you're wondering why you're not playing. So in terms of what to work on for your skill, lean into your superpowers, whatever you're good at. Like, you have a good idea of what you're good at. So if you know you can shoot the ball, turn it up and become even a greater shooter. If you know you're a great ball handler, great playmaker, turn it up, become even better at that. If you're good at finishing, lean into it even more. If you can't finish, if you finish great with your strong hand, then figure out how to get better with the weak hand. If you can't finish off a contact, but you can finish with the and one moves, add it to that. So lean into your superpower, get even better at it. And if you don't know what your superpower is or you feel like you don't have one, I recommend this in this order. First, lock down shooter. Be a great shooter. Be a sniper on the court. Every coach will love a player that can shoot the ball. That's point blank period. At today's game, with as much shooting and floor spacing you get, shooting will be number one. If I can't be a great shooter, the next thing I recommend you do is be a great defender. Lock up somebody. So if you can't score, at least stop the other player from scoring. That's the least you can do. And if you just had to pick a third one for whatever reason, and honestly, I think you should go with pair it with this is be a good ball handler and be a great decision maker. Those are other skills you can add onto the game to be a highly skilled player. So first, if you already have superpower, you know what you're good at, lean into it, turn it up, become even better at it. Secondly, if you don't know what you're doing, you don't really have a great idea of what you're good at, then it's lockdown shooting, be the Steph Curry, Klay Thompson of the team if you can be. If you can't do that, come to lockdown defender and lock up everybody that you can. Be a great defender. If you can't score, stop the other team from scoring. And I recommend you pairing good ball handling and good decision making with both of those. So shooting with great ball handling and decision making, or a great defender with great ball handling and decision making. That's my recommendation. But also be very efficient with that again. Go game speed, get up game shots where you're getting it, at the intensity you're getting it, at the spots you're getting it, everything. Be a highly skilled player. So increase your skill level first and foremost. Secondly, is your body, your physical aspect. The second piece you have to do to improve to get more minutes is get your body ready. Because it don't make sense for me to say you want to get more minutes, but then you're not healthy. You're always hurt. The best ability for you to have is availability. So if you always getting hurt, always getting banged up, take care of your body. Get in the gym, getting some work done. Get your knees right, get your ankles right, get your hips, your core, your shoulder, whatever it is, get your body right to be able to hoop. I don't care how skilled you are. If your body's not going to hold up for you playing 30 minutes a game or playing the entire season, there's no point in me even thinking about having a conversation with you about playing. So get your body right. Okay. Get healthy. Secondly, you have to be in shape. So you don't get hurt, but your body doesn't stay in more minutes. You get enough shape to play 5 minutes a game, not 15. You're in shape to play 10 minutes, not 30. Get in high level shape. You should be at a point to where by the end of the game, you're tired, but if for whatever reason you win the triple overtime, you be able to still play that too. All right. So get in great shape. And then make sure that you're physically built for game size. Not saying you have to be LeBron or a Zion and be the biggest player on the court, but you do have to be big enough to take the physicality and give it back out too. Okay. So be strong enough, be basketball strong to where you're big and strong enough to where you can take hits and give hits. All right. So work on your body. If you really want to earn more minutes, work on your body. That means get healthy, stay healthy, be available, get in game shape, get your cardio right, get your body in strong enough shape, and be strong enough to be in basketball shape to be able to give and take hits and play your game without being worn down. The third piece to earn more minutes, get off the bench and get in the game, is to get your mindset right. So learn the game. You have to learn angles, learn time and score, learn possession, learn all these things. That's what Gil ended up getting taught in that one-on-one from Chris Mullin. He said he played ones with him. They played full court. That's easy. That's light work for Gil. He's faster, more athletic. He can go up and down the court because Chris can't keep up. But in the half court, it slows down now. It's smaller space. So you're trying to do all these moves and stuff and think he's about to do something. But the smarter player in that situation is going to win because Chris understands angles. He understands. He sees the read that Gil's about to get into and he picks him off. He sees the tendency about him getting to his shot and he reads him and gets him. So if you want to take that next step in your game to think about earning more minutes, learn the game, figure it out. Don't just go out there and play at one pace and play by one rule. No, learn the game. So that means the second piece is be better with your decision making and having overall IQ. Watching film, understanding what players' tendencies are in a situation. So when you're about to go, understand what tall players like to do, what shorter players like to do. Understand uh, what you like to do. Learn your game, learn techniques and stuff. And then the third piece to understand the mindset of the game is your discipline. Not just discipline in terms of getting in the gym and training and working out, but discipline sticking with the game plan. If coach says we're forcing everybody to the left or we're getting over on the screens and getting under, be disciplined with the game plan, stick with it. Discipline means when we say give the one more swing and don't take the first shot there, swing it, being disciplined and sticking with that. Don't be disciplined and doing what you want to do, being rogue all the time. There's a time and place for very specific players to do that. But more likely, if you're not the one in the game already and you're trying to get minutes on the team, you have to be disciplined and do what the coach says first. The next piece is the mental skill I want you to adapt and cultivate would be mental resilience and mental flexibility. Resilience is being able how you deal with tough times. How do you bounce back? Flexibility is being able to adapt and evolve with situations. So if a player goes down in front of you, whether there's foul trouble or injury or whatever it is, can you step up and adapt? Whether the refs are calling everything tight or letting everything slide, it's a very physical game. Can you adapt to it? The coach is fussing at you, hostile environment, the crowd's going crazy. Are you able to bounce back and you're more resilient and flexible to adapt to what's going on? You're down 10, you're down 20, you're up 10, you're up 20. How do you bounce back and stay locked in and resolved during any of these situations? That's the mindset piece. The next piece you have to work on, I kind of like just all this in one, but like doing the dirty work. Like this isn't a skill per se. Like I don't know how to throw this under a thing, but it's a skill you need to have. But just doing the dirty work, do the hustle stuff, the stuff that doesn't always show up in stats. Set a really good screen, be able to make the extra play, the loose balls, uh, rebound, and sometimes it's dirty work. You know what I mean? Just do the stuff that helps the team out, and the coach will appreciate it. The coaches see it, they recognize it, but it doesn't look sexy to the fans and everything. Next piece is to communicate. If you can help the team out by communicating and talking on the floor and making sure you're a vocal presence by helping everybody out and by communicating of what the coach says. So if you calls out a play, be an echo on it and the rest of the team should hear that too. And make sure that the biggest thing is to help the team, not just you. Because if you're a good teammate, that helps the team out. And by helping the team out, you're adding more value. By adding more value, you're probably going to end up playing more minutes. Not guaranteeing, but it's a good chance you can set yourself up to play more minutes by team because you're helping the team out. That means you're helping the coach out. By you helping the coach out, coach is going to look out for you. Oh, you can keep helping me out. I'm going to keep giving you opportunities to earn more minutes. So be a good teammate, not just looking out for you. Don't be selfish trying to get yours and get your shots up. Be a good teammate. But you really want to earn the coach trust. You really want to figure out how to get the coach to trust you more. Be consistent. Don't come in one time and be able to get up 10 points. But the next game you're getting up 2. The next game you're getting up 5. This game you're getting up 15. Like what can I gauge you by? I don't know what you're gonna give. Be consistent in terms of going back to your superpower. Are you gonna be my shooter? Are you my defender? My playmaker? My rebounder? What's your kind of identity and brand? Like if you don't have one, can you just be consistent in terms of not making dumb plays? There's certain players who they're not really great at anything, but they're good enough to earn the trust to know they're going to figure out how to be in the right place at the right time. You want to be that player. Okay. So be consistent in your effort and your output to earn your coach's trust. And if all this stuff kind of seems like mumbo jumbo to you, you don't really know what to do, just ask your coach. Okay. If you don't know what to do, just ask your coach because they want to win. Most of the time, the coach just wants to win. So therefore, they want to put every player in position to help them do that. So ask your coach, hey, I want to be more valuable and have higher impact to the team. What do I need to do to bring more value and have higher impact to the team? Don't talk to them about minutes. Don't talk to them about scoring. Ask, what can I do to bring more value and be of higher impact to the team? And if you execute that and do that and be consistent with that, the chances of you earning more minutes are going to be a lot higher. You're making coach's decision a lot tougher. Like, man, do I play her? Or do I play her? Do I play him or do I play him? But if right now, I'm not sure what I'm getting out of you, but I know I'm getting out of her, and I can trust her. She's doing the dirty work. She's disciplined. She understands the game's better. She's in shape. I'm going to play her versus inconsistent you over here. Simple as it is. But the big mindset shift that I want to leave you with is utilizing what you're getting right now. So if you're only getting 2 minutes a game, if you're only getting 5 minutes a game, you want to get more, utilize whatever you have. Make that be the NBA finals for you. Make that be the state championship for you. Make that be your everything. When you're in practice and you only get up a handful of shots, do the best you can to knock down and utilize those few minutes and those few shots. Be as efficient and be as high impact as you can to make sure that you don't want to waste time, waste reps. Because be like, oh, I'm only getting 2 shots, so it doesn't really matter. And if you keep going 2 for 2, 1 for 2, 2 for 2, 2 for 3, 3 for 3, that adds up. Because like, man, if they're doing this for only 5 minutes, maybe I can give them 8. Maybe I can give them 10. It adds up over time to where it gets to a point where it's like, man, every time I play them, a couple minutes, they end up doing pretty well. Let's see if I can get them more. So just make sure that you don't overlook the few minutes that you're getting now and treat it like it's nothing. Make that your Super Bowl, make that your NBA finals, make that your March Madness championship, your Final Four, make that your everything. If you do that, that mindset shift will help you come with more of a sense of urgency. Don't make it everything in the sense of putting all this pressure on you, like, oh, I missed my shots. I'm failing, I'm gonna stay on the bench. It's not gonna help you out. To utilize what you do get now and make that be your everything because your attention you're giving to the game, your practice and your training is going to show up in those moments. And the attention you're giving to those moments is going to show up when you go to the game. So those are things that you need to do if you're a bench player and you're not playing at all, or if you're getting a few minutes, you want to earn more. Lock in on your skill, be more efficient with your training and getting up game shots and game reps. Lean into your superpower. If you don't have one, look into just locking down, being a great shooter and with great handles, great decision making, or being a great defender with great handles, great decision making. Get your body right. That means get healthy and stay healthy. Get in shape and be able to take the game with what it comes to. Be able to give contact and receive contact. Get the mindset right. Learn the game, learn the angles, learn time and score. Be a great decision maker. Be high IQ. Be very disciplined with the game plan and with the opportunity that you're given. Be mentally resilient. Be able to bounce back from difficult times. Be mentally flexible and adaptable. Be able to maneuver through how the game's moving. Do the dirty work. Be a great communicator. Help the team. Don't be selfish. Make it all about you. Be consistent because that earns the trust. And if you don't know what to do, just ask the coach because they want to win and figure out what you can do to be high impact and high value. That's it. Appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. Make sure you subscribe. Keep building this blueprint.